While transfer speculation swirls around him, Neymar keeps scoring goals, this time against Manchester United in the ICC. Steve Nicol feels Pogba has the ability to be one of the world's best players, but doesn't agree he's at Barca level yet. Manchester United's Jose Mourinho believes Paul Pogba is just as good as the best players in the world, such as Lionel Messi and Neymar. Barcelona's Ernesto Valverde admitted he fears facing Manchester United in this year's Champions League competition. It is unnecessarily negative, in the eyes of many, to criticize Manchester United's transfer activity this summer with a month still left in the window. And yet, there has been a great deal of concern about the squad's alarming lack of depth in defensive midfield, to the extent that it has maybe obscured discussion of one key area. A major problem for United, as Beyoncé sang in Irreplaceable, is to be found to the left. Their left flank has been a problem for years. For reasons of form, injury, a lack of pace, or all three, none of the full-backs they have played there have truly convinced. Let us consider the options. Ashley Young has sometimes been useful as a makeshift solution, but he would probably be among the first to accept that he is merely filling in where others cannot. Luke Shaw has struggled with fitness, with confidence, something for which his last two managers, Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho, have perhaps been partly responsible, and with his recovery from his horrific leg break against PSV Eindhoven in the UEFA Champions League, Marcos Rojo is left-footed, but there his suitability for this position largely ends. He does not relish life near the touchline, and is best on the left side of a back three or a central defensive partnership. Daley Blind lacks the acceleration that allows him to overlap on the break, and though he is a fine playmaker when he remains in a deeper role, he can find himself exposed against a truly elite winger. Matteo Darmian is, alongside Young, the most defensively disciplined of this group, but is the least capable of offering an attacking outlet, and rarely seems comfortable when venturing beyond the halfway line, but that does not particularly matter, since Mourinho rarely uses him there. In summary, United have not really had a convincing candidate to fill the left-back role since the departure of Patrice Evra, who left for Juventus at the invitation of David Moyes. Luke Shaw could be the solution at left-back for Manchester United if he can overcome fitness and confidence issues. Shaw's brilliance is not in doubt, but the question marks over his future have nothing at all to do with his talent. He may well have conquered most of his mental challenges, but physical fragility may still differ him. The knock-on effects of United's left-back problem have been considerable. They have greatly contributed to the isolation of the team's wide players. Much has been said of how ineffective Marcus Rashford has looked when played on the left, but far less has been said of how much easier it is to subdue Rashford's approaching threat when you know he's the only danger you'll face on that flank. Similarly, it was thrilling, but also poignant, to see Anthony Martial's brilliant assist against Real Madrid for Jesse Lingard's goal in the recent friendly. Martial started that sensational dribble from the touchline, which is about 10 yards further from goal.